Hi, I'm Natasha and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, after a lot of brainstorming, I finally have an idea. I've been, postponing this because I didn't have any ideas. I'm not a very creative person. I can talk, yeah, but I do need a topic first. I can talk a lot. I can talk and talk and talk and talk for hours. But I need a topic, and finding a topic on your own is very hard. And I refuse to use AI. Do not ever come to me and be like, just use ChatGPT. What do you mean? No, I refuse to use AI. So after a lot of thinking, I was like, okay, I've made a video about my future. How about we go back in the past now? How about I talk about versions of myself that do not exist, but I wish they had. So basically, it's being like in this 18 years of life, what are the things that I wish I had done? What are the things I wish I hadn't? What kind of a person I wish I had been by now, but I'm not. People who know me know I'm a very lazy person. I am very lazy. Like, motivation just does not come to me. Hard work, me and hard work, that's not something I like to do. Absolutely not. I hate working hard. Ugh, I hate it. It's just not my thing, okay? It's just not my thing. I do not like it. There are some people like my own family members, like the people in my own family. They can work so hard. They have so much patience. I lack patience. I lack self-discipline. I lack passion. But probably this thing is probably my only passion. This is the first time I've ever felt really passionate and excited to do something. But that's probably because I get to talk a lot here, so I don't know. Who doesn't want to be successful? Who doesn't want to achieve things, right? But I know that I can't do any of those things, and why? Because I'm not disciplined. I lack passion. I lack interest. I lack patience. Patience is the main thing. Like, patience is such an important part. I lack patience. I don't have the patience for anything. When I see a pregnant woman, I'm like, just push that baby out. Yeah, so I lack patience. I lack self-discipline. I am very lazy. I'm very unmotivated. I have to find motivation. Toxic motivation does not work for me because I just start feeling bad. Because when I'm listening to any kind of toxic motivation or trying to give myself some, I end up going down a spiral of self depreciation, where I'm like, why do you need this? There are so many people who are able to achieve so much greater things in life without having to do this. If you were a little more disciplined, patient, you wouldn't have to do all this. I do not like to work. You know how there are some people who are like, oh, I love my work. I'm just not one of them. No, absolutely not. And honestly, I don't think anybody likes to work. If somebody says that, oh, I love my work, no, you don't. You're probably just good at it, which is why you like the validation you get from it. Just kidding. No, it is completely possible for someone to like their work. I mean, I'm not one of them. I don't know if they exist or not. So, and I'm no psychologist to be like, nope, that doesn't exist. Wait, the title of the video is Grieving the Past Versions of Myself, right? So, let's start. 1. I wish I were more disciplined. I don't know how different my life would have been if I were more disciplined, but I'm pretty sure I would have a lot less anxiety inducing events and days in my life if I were more disciplined. You know? Like, things in my life have more or less almost always worked out, except for the one time it mattered. It has always worked out. So that's great. But what I'm saying is that if I were more disciplined, maybe I wouldn't have that many anxiety induced days. I mean, anxious days. What else? Yeah, I wish I listened to my elders, and I don't mean like mom, dad, cha 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 chi. No, that's not what I mean. I mean just like, people who are a little bit older than me, because obviously they have gone through similar or not similar life situations, but situations that ended up teaching both of us the same lessons. But maybe they had already told me about it, but I didn't listen to them, and I was like, no, no way, that's not how it works. No, that doesn't happen. No way that happens. I should not have done that. I should have listened to them. Yeah, I should have listened to them. Such as, like, my hobby says, she's like, not everything in life is going to work out for you. No, no way. If I work hard enough, it is going to work out. What do you mean? But that's not the truth. That is not the truth. And the truth is, no matter how hard you work, how consistent you are, some things in life will not work out. It just won't. Like my own life is an example, but I really don't want to talk about that right now. So let's talk about my favorite thing in the world, AIB. Tanmay Bhatt. I hate Gursimran Khamba, but Gursimran Khamba. Rohan Joshi, my favorite. And Ashish Shakya. Did they not work hard for AIB? They worked their asses off for AIB. They were doing amazing. And then they had to shut down AIB. Four of the biggest comedians in a big ass country, in a very hard to survive industry, were doing so well. They were going so well. Then they had to shut it down, bro. This, like, it just failed. It was going really well, and then it just failed. I'm pretty sure when it was going that well, they had expected that, oh yeah, we're going to be doing AIB, we're going to expand and keep doing this shit for a really long time. They did not get to do that. So that's it. Hard work does not always mean that it is going to work out. That is not the lesson. I mean, it is a lesson, but my is I should have listened to her when she said that, because I did not, and I was like, no, it's gonna work out. And then when it did not, I wanted to myself. I was like, what's the next thing? I think it's a little, like, the next thing is a little correlated to number 2, but number 3 is I should be a little less hopeful. Because, again, things are going to disappoint you. And it's not like the last thing that disappointed me was the first thing that disappointed me. No. But it was just in a category I had not experienced disappointment in before. Anyways, but I have faced so many disappointments in my life, small, and they were not like, oh, this disappointment came after a really long time. No, my hopes were here. The disappointment came right after that. So I should not have done that. Should have been. I think by hopeful I mean delusional. I'm not a very delusional person. I'm very self-aware. I am very aware of the logistics and statistics of things. I'm very, very, very aware about it. But I think sometimes I would get delusional and be like, no, this is going to happen in this way only, and then it does not, and then I am disappointed. Yeah. so should not have been delusional and prepare for disappointments. Number 4, let's get personal now. I wish I had been more active in extracurricular activities. Being an academic in life will only take me so far. All throughout my life, I did not do much ECA. I was very far from it because I was like, oh no, it's going to affect my studies. I have to study. That's what gets you ahead in life. Like, ECA is not for me. I am supposed to be an academic. And now I am 19 and I can see that a lot of my friends, a lot of my peers who are very active in ECA, and like I have in that category, I have 2 types of friends. I have one type who are very active in ECA and also very good at studies, and then there's the other type who are only active in ECA and mid in studies. But they're both doing so well and so much better than I am. They know what they like. They know what they're good at. They like doing that. Again, see, that's like a hobby for them. Nobody likes their work. It's not work for them. I'm kidding. I do not know if people like their work or not, but at least they know what they like. What is it that gets them out of bed at 4 p.m. when their friends call them, or what makes them practice the whole night before to perform the next day. At least they know it. I don't know what I like. I don't know what I'm good at. I don't think I'm good at this, and I'm still doing it. But a lot of them started the same way, right? They were 5, 6, maybe younger, maybe older. They did not know what they liked. They did not know if they would be good at it, but they did it anyways, just like I am right now. But that's the thing. I am so behind. I came in a lot later. But by now, they're all very good at it, and they're very confident at it, and they have become those people, it's like, oh, I need this work done. I know exactly who to call. I'm not that person for anybody. Because I don't know anything. I'm not good at anything. I'm maybe sometimes that person when somebody needs practicals or notes or wants to know how this organic chemistry reaction happened, things like that, I think. But again, that's only gonna take me so far, and that's on me. Things like this is on me. Like, I can just like be like, my parents, these academic people only made me pursue academics. They did not want me to do ECA. No. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. Like, my parents want me to start learning how to sing and start learning how to play the guitar right now. But I think I am already so late that I think it's too late to start or even step in there. Don't get me wrong, I love listening to music, but I just don't think I'm somebody who can play it. And that's just one of those talents you have to be born with. I am not, so. Oh, I've remembered something else. I wish I were more reckless. Not reckless, I just wish I had more courage. I wish I had the courage to sneak out back then. This many opportunities to make memories, this many things I could have done with my friends. I love my friends. They love me, I hope. There's a lot of things that we have done, but I have not that I had not experienced that thrill that you get from being reckless when you are 16, when you're 15. I did not do any of that. I was a very oh my god, my parents are going to kill me if I do this person. I still am. I am very afraid of them. It's not like they are very I'm going to kill you if you step out of the house people, but I am just very afraid of them. I don't know what to do about that. I wish that I had, you know, done some things despite that fear. Wish I were reckless. Then what would have happened is I would have experienced so much more things that I can't anymore. I mean, I think I can, but it's just going to be different. A 21-year-old is not going to experience the same joy, whimsy from doing something without telling their parents that a 16-year-old would have. I think I would have enjoyed it. I think I should have done it. I should have done that. I think the setup now is like perfect. The things I'm going through to get this thing right. My phone is literally on the grill right now. Anyways, what else? Yeah, I wish I had done that. I wish I'd experienced a lot more things. I would have learned a lot more things. If I had taken those risks, if I had done those things, I will always be sad about that. Like, ask people in my class, my own sister, my cousins. Oh my god, the cousins that I never expected to be wild turned out to do some whack shit, bro. They've done some whack shit. I have not done any whack shit. I do not have anything like if my younger cousins or their kids, if in the future they come to me and ask, oh my god, what crazy thing did you do in college, I'm gonna have to be like, oh, the craziest thing that I did in college was, yeah, that's it. That is going to be my response. Oh, the craziest thing I did in college was that's it. I wish I were more spontaneous, more crazy, more reckless. I think I'm very funny right now, but if I had done those things, I think I would have been very fun to be around as well. I think I am fun to be around, but I don't know really. I mean, I can't really explain it, but it is what it is. Like, nobody is ever gonna call me and be like, you know, the things that I said that I wish people could call me at 12 a.m. and be like, let's go out for that. I want that, of course, but see how I want myself to become that when I grow up. Why? Because I'm still scared. Still afraid of it all. I think that's my biggest regret. Like, the other day, my friend and I went to this burger place, and 2 booths after us, I think there was one girl and one guy on a date. They were 16, 17, and the girl had 2 more friends with her, and the guy brought one friend with him, and so there were 3 girls, 2 guys, and only 1 couple was on a date. I have never done any of those things. I have never experienced that. I have never snuck out of coaching to go out for burger and fries with my friends. I have never skipped coaching. I have never done this. I've never done that. The most spontaneous I used to feel when during college was the time when I would go downstairs to meet my friends who were crossing between 2 coachings. That's it. That was the most thing. Yeah, so I think this covers, I think, number 4 and 5. Number 4 is I wish I were more spontaneous. Number 5, I think I am at, is I wish I were more fun to be around. Yeah, I would have been a completely different person today, and What else? You know why I can't think of anything else? Because I have never even let myself consider going for opportunities, you know, being like, should I do this? Because I never let myself even consider those. Like, because my first answer and instinct has always been, I'm gonna do those things, that's not me. Or like, no, I can't do it. Number 3 would be that, oh my god, how am I gonna tell my parents that? Oh my god, what are they gonna do when they find out? They probably would have done nothing. But I was still so scared. Yeah, that's it. So that's it for today. Thank you for sitting through a very self-pity session with me. Like, share, and subscribe. No, I have a lot more stuff coming for you guys, and as I say that, I do not have anything planned, but I think that is the kind of stuff I wanted to make. I wanted to make spontaneous stuff, stuff like this, where I'm just gonna sit down, like I did my makeup, and that's gonna be another video that I'm gonna upload, where I just did my makeup, and I did not know even then what I was gonna make. So you guys should share what are things you regret doing or not doing in your life in the comments, if you want to be, you know, open and part of the conversation. It's okay if you don't want to do that. So like, share, subscribe. Bye bye.
And I couldn't help but fall in